There was a time when turning one long video into a handful of short clips felt like a mini production cycle. Hours of scrubbing, chopping, adding captions, resizing, exporting, and then figuring out which clip to post where. We used to spend days, sometimes weeks, just to get a decent batch of social-ready content. But today, things are wildly different if you lean on the right tools and workflows. I'm going to walk you through how I now take a single long video and, within hours, or even minutes in some cases, produce dozens of ready-to-post clips, schedule them out, and run simple A/B tests to see what actually moves the needle. Stick with me, don't blink. This is Casey, and I promise this will change how you think about content creation. So the star of the show here is Vizard. If you haven't tried it, think of it as an AI assistant that eats long videos and spits out the best, snackable bits. It's not magic, it's better. It finds viral moments, generates captions, sizes everything for different platforms, and even helps you schedule posts. What I love is that it's not just a one-trick pony. Sure, the auto-editing is slick, but the scheduling and content calendar features are what make it a real time saver for creators and small teams. Let me show you the kind of stuff I'm doing now. Imagine you've got a 45-minute interview, a product walkthrough, or a webinar. Before Vizard, you'd have to manually hunt for clips, cut them, make sure the hook lands in the first 3 seconds, add subtitles, export square, vertical, and landscape versions, and then upload them all separately. With Vizard, I upload the long file, hit auto-edit, and it presents me a stack of candidate clips. Highlight moments, funny lines, teachable tips, each already captioned and trimmed for maximum impact. It's like having an editor that knows what social platforms want. But the real win is scale. I can batch process a whole folder of long videos and get back an organized set of short clips for every one of them. Want to run a campaign where you test 3 different hooks for the same product? Vizard makes that easy. You pick the timestamps, or the AI picks moments it thinks will perform, and the tool exports multiple variations. Different openers, different text overlays, different aspect ratios. You end up with 10, 20, 30 clips from a single source file. That's how you actually A/B test creative. Not by tweaking ad spend, but by testing creative variants. Let me walk you through a concrete workflow I use. Step 1. Collect all the long-form content. Webinars, tutorials, interviews. Step 2. Bulk upload them to Vizard. You can drop 5 to 10 files and let the auto-edit engine do its thing. Step 3. Review the AI-selected clips, adjust if you want, trim more, change the hook, and choose the outputs you want. Instagram Reels, TikTok Verticals, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn Landscape. Vizard handles the aspect ratio conversions for you. Step 4. Select Auto Schedule and tell it how often to post and which platforms to target. Step 5. Sit back and let the AI queue posts on your content calendar. Here's the thing about tools like Runway, CapCut, or old-school editors. They do parts of this well, but usually you have to pay extra or stitch together a bunch of apps to get the same pipeline. Runway has great editing features, but bulk scheduling is not its forte. CapCut is awesome for manual edit control, but becomes clunky at scale. Some other tools lock exporting and batch features behind higher-priced plans. With Vizard, the value prop I keep coming back to is the combination. Strong auto-editing plus a built-in scheduler and calendar, so you don't have to jump between 5 apps just to publish daily clips. Okay, now let's talk testing and optimization. Once you've got a batch of clips, the real fun starts. Pick a set of clips that all promote the same product or theme. For example, a mouse, a keyboard, and a capture card. And create 2 or 3 edit variations for each. Variation A might open with a quick question hook. Variation B might start with a dramatic one-liner. Variation C with a product demo. Schedule them across similar audiences or time slots and monitor engagement. You'll quickly learn that certain hooks win on TikTok while others do better on LinkedIn. You can then scale the winners. That's how you get creative-driven growth, not just throwing money at ads. Another underrated use: repurposing evergreen content. I've seen creators sit on incredible long-form interviews for months because editing felt daunting. With Vizard, I take one interview, extract 12 to 20 evergreen tips, and sprinkle them across my content schedule for weeks. Each clip is slightly different. Different captions, different start frames, slightly different thumbnails. And that variety keeps the feed interesting without extra recording time. Let me be real about the limitations of many alternatives. A lot of tools will give you one good export, but fail when you need multi-platform readiness. Some churn out captions that are riddled with errors, or they don't let you customize the first frame thumbnail easily. Others require manual resizing for every platform or charge per export, which kills the economics if you're outputting dozens of clips. Vizard's captioning is generally solid. The auto trims are smart about keeping hooks, and the content calendar lets you tweak posts before they go live. That combination matters when you're operating like a small studio. Integration-wise, Vizard plays well with the rest of your stack. You can connect to cloud storage, use Zapier to automate workflows, or hook your Google Drive to push new recordings into the system. Want a new row in a Google Sheet to kick off clip creation and scheduling? That's doable. Want a Zap that notifies Slack when a viral clip hits a performance threshold? You got it. Those automations turn a manual hamster wheel into a predictable pipeline. One practical example, an e-commerce brand I work with had a product launch. They sent over 5 long product walkthroughs. I uploaded all 5 into Vizard, let it auto-cut, and in a couple hours we had 40 short clips. We pulled top picks that emphasized features, benefits, and urgency. Then we created 2 versions of each clip, one with a quick text hook and one with a question hook. We scheduled them over 2 weeks, ran the A/B on 2 audiences, and within the first week, the question hook videos doubled click-through rate on our email posts and increased add to cart by 12%. Small changes in edit and caption. Big difference in performance. And you don't have to be a big team to run these experiments. Individual creators can do the same thing. Take a single podcast episode, spit out a dozen clips, and let them drip over a content calendar. It's low effort, high upside. The content calendar is especially clutch. It's a visual way to manage everything, so you're not posting the same topic 2 days in a row, or losing track of which variant performed best. A few tips from my own testing. 1. Let the AI propose clips, but always skim through them. The AI gets most things right, but humans are better at tone. 2. Export multiple aspect ratios for each winner. A clip that crushes on TikTok might underperform on LinkedIn unless you tweak the framing and caption. 3. Use the content calendar to mix formats. Don't make every single post a straight clip. Sprinkle in a text post, a link post, or a carousel. 4. Automate what you can with Zapier or Google Sheets, but build in manual quality checks for the first few weeks until you trust the pipeline. So yeah, the days of spending weeks to get a handful of clips are basically over if you adopt a tool and a workflow that supports scale. Vizard's auto-editing, scheduling, and calendar features let you focus on ideas and strategy, not repetitive editing tasks. You still need good content, obviously, but when the grind of editing gets off your plate, you'll find time to create more content, test more hooks, and actually learn what works. Try it on one long video and measure the output. How many clips, how many platforms, and what the engagement looks like. You'll be surprised how quickly a single hour of recording becomes a month's worth of micro-content. Go wild with the automations. Set up a simple Zap that takes new recordings, drops them into Vizard, and notifies your social manager. It's a game changer. All right, that's the gist. If you make videos and you want to scale without burning out, start treating your long-form footage as an asset, not a one-off piece. Use tools that let you slice, caption, and schedule at scale. Test creative variants, learn fast, and iterate. That's the playbook that actually wins. This is Casey. Go make stuff people can't scroll past.